Hi, my name's Sharon Kelly. Thank you for joining me. Today's workout is on the floor. You won't need any equipment at all. I am using the mini ball at the end of the workout for some spinal work, but you can still do the work without the ball. So I think let's just get started. Just place the ball aside, come down to the floor. Now the first thing I want you to do is relax. I want your head to get heavy, your shoulders nice and wide, and just draw the rib cage in, soften your feet into the floor, and just feel balance between the right and left side of your body. Take a few nice deep breaths, so just breathing in through the nose, filling up the rib cage, even the belly, and then breathing out, narrowing the ribs, just feel your belly contract slightly. Let's do two more, breathing in and out, and one more. Okay, so I like to ease into abdominal work because what I find with my classes is people get more out of it when they have time to think about what their muscles, what their abs are doing. So what we're going to do is place our thumb on our lower rib and our middle finger on our hip. And we're going to narrow the space. So that means we're just pushing the back into the floor, and then we're widening that space as we rock our tailbone down to the floor. Right. Now, as you do this, just relax your upper body and just feel the abdominals starting to contract. And if you want to add the breathing in, you can. So we breathe in as we separate, expanding, making more space between our ribs and our hips, and we breathe out as we shorten that space. Just keeping the upper body relaxed. Let's just do one more. Feels nice, doesn't it? Okay. So now find your imprinted spine, which basically just means the back of your hands, if you place them inside your hip bones, are parallel to the ceiling. So if they're going this way, you're arching your back, and if you're going this way, you're pushing your back into the floor. So we just want to find it where our backs of our hands are on the ceiling. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that right foot is stuck on the mat and we're trying to lift it up. So as we do that, we're going to lift the foot, and what you're feeling is that your right side of your abdominal wall is pulling down to help you lift and relax. Let's try the left side. Try and lift the foot off the floor and relax. Let's go back to the right side, feeling the abdominals contract. Left. All right, and let's do one more on each side. Feeling the abdominals really tight to try and lift the foot, and go to your left. Excellent. Now let's just bring the knees into our chest. Just stretch your lower back here. Place one foot down, then the other. Now we're going to try and lift both feet. So they don't lift, they're stuck. So take a breath in through the nose, and as you breathe out, you're trying to lift your feet. You're feeling the tummy pull down into the floor. And breathe in, relax. Breathing out, feel that contraction. Just imagine that my hands are on your feet. I won't let them lift up. And one more. And relax. How did that go? Did you feel that contraction? I'm going to assume you're saying yes. YouTube's a very lonely place. Bring your feet down. All right, just let the head go from side to side. Beautiful. Now, we're going to play with that stuck feet on the mat as we go into a crunch. So bring your hands behind your head, and the first thing I want you to do is just lift your head off the mat and let your head relax into your hands. Take a breath in. Now, as we breathe out, we're trying to lift the feet off the floor, and we're bringing the upper body up. So crunch, then roll down one vertebrae at a time. We're doing 5 more. Breathing in to prepare, breathing out, trying to lift the feet, trying to get our upper body even higher off the floor. and down. Let's do 4. Okay, let's go for 3. How are you going? Lift up, pull the belly down, and 2 more. So as the chest lifts up, we try and lift the feet at the same time. See if we can get a little bit more lift in the upper body, and rolling down. And let's do our last one. Breathe in, breathe out, and come down. All right, bring the hands just by your side or anywhere. Just let the head go from side to side. And once again, just bring the knees into the chest just to let the lower back release. So we're adding on. You don't have to add on, but if you want more, this is what we're doing. So bring the hands back behind your head. So we're just going to add one more movement. Breathe in. As we breathe out, we're trying to lift the feet. We lift the upper body up. Now, I want you to imagine you're trying to reach someone's hands. You're trying to pull yourself up more. Feel the belly engage. Stay up. Bring the hands back behind your head and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's do it again. Come on, hands come up. See if we can lift further. Keep trying to lift the feet. Bring the hands back behind your head and rolling down. So only 4 to go. Breathe in, breathe out. Come on, lift up. Keep lifting the feet, but they're not moving off the floor. Bring the hands back. All right, 3. Reach high. Just someone's hands are just out of reach. The tummy's working hard, I hope. All right, guys, 2 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Come on, reach. Try and lift the feet up. Bring the hands back and rolling down. Last one, how are we doing? That's it, guys, come on. Oh, nice strong tummy. Bring the hands back behind your head. Slowly roll down. Let the head go from side to side. How are you feeling? All right, and bring the knees into the chest. Okay, so for the next part, we're going to keep the head down. We're keeping our spine imprinted. So let's come into tabletop. Now, what I want you to do is separate the knees so they're wider than your hips and your toes are together. So what we are in is a turnout position. We're going to use the leg closest to me first. Keep your spine imprinted. Now, it's not going to the side, it's going out on the diagonal. So it's coming out, squeeze the abs, bring it back, same leg. So out on the diagonal, try and keep the hips stable, squeeze the abs to bring the leg back. Let's do 6. All right, place your hands on your belly so you can feel the work. And 5, straight out on that diagonal, bring the toe back to the top toe, the other toe. That's it, feeling the abs work, squeeze them to bring the leg back. Upper body's nice and relaxed. 3, good work, come on, nice and strong. 2, now if you feel this in your lower back, don't go down as far, but don't let the belly pop up either. 1, let's go straight into the other side, straight out on the diagonal, keep the legs in turn out, squeeze the abs to bring the foot back, the toe back. All right, 6 more, ribs are still pulling in, not a very good word. Let's do 4. They're together and down is what your ribs are doing. Upper body is relaxed. Can't see if we can get down a little bit lower. 3. Back is imprinted. 2. How are you going? And last one. Down, down, down. Use your abs. Bring the feet back together, toes back together. Give your lower back a quick stretch. All right, guys, last one. So come back to tabletop, knees come apart, toes together. We're going to bring both knees down on the diagonal. I don't go very far here because I find that my lower back pops up. So imprint the spine, connect your core, relax your upper body. Have a big breath in, coming down, lower. Breathe out, squeeze the abs, half of the cramp. Breathe in, All right, use your abs, pull the knees back back towards the top of your hips. It's not really towards because they're outside of it. All right, guys, come on, let's do 3 more. Let's get serious. Out on the diagonal, use the tummy muscles. And last one. Okay, bring the knees into the chest. Just once again, let your head go from side to side. Okay, let's come up. How did you go there? Okay, so we're going into sideline work with a little bit of a twist today. So what I want you to do is to come down onto your side. Now, you can bend that bottom leg because we're going to do a lot of work up here. I've been teaching this for a couple of weeks, and what I've found is if you're getting a sore neck, not everyone does, just come down to here. And the other thing is once you see what I'm doing, look down so you're not straining the neck. So the first thing we're going to do is stack the hips, stack the shoulders, and keep the core connected. So we're doing a little bend in the knee, and then we're lengthening the leg and reaching the foot away. So toes towards you. Little bend and lengthen. So as we lengthen the leg, you'll feel the glutes engage, the whole leg engage, and then we release. All right, guys. Now, let's do 6. Okay. Relax the foot if you can. 5. Release. Lengthen. Push away. 4. And 3. Good work. Come on, strong work. 2. And 1. Excellent. All right. So we're going to bend the knee slightly. The less you bend the knee, the more work you're going to get. Lengthen. Now, with the long, strong leg, we're lifting up. Little bend, lengthen, squeeze down. Little bend, lengthen. Push the foot away as you lift up. Bend, lengthen, squeeze down. That's it. All right, let's do 7. Good work. And 6. Lengthen the leg as it comes down. And 5. Push that foot away. Can you feel the leg firing up? 4. What are your abdominals doing? 3. Good. Push, lift. 2. Excellent. And last one, lengthen. So it's a release of the knee, push it away and back down. Okay, so this time we're going to bring the leg behind us. Now it's a little bend to the knee. I'm going to exaggerate it a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Then we straighten, push the foot away. Little bend, lengthen. Little bend, keep lengthening lengthening the leg as we push the foot away. All right, show me 6. And 5. Come on, squeeze in. 4. Squeeze into the glutes. 3. How are you feeling this? 2. And 1. Good. Okay. Bring the leg back so it's in line with your hips. We're going to little bend, lengthen. Now we're going back out on the diagonal. Little bend, lengthen, come back in. Little bend, lengthen, push back out. Good. So the work here is really trying to keep that leg engaged. I find this really hard. And not hard, I feel like my leg is really working. Let's do 5. Bring it back. And 4. Release and lengthen. So release the knee, lengthen the leg. This is our third last one. 2, little bend, stretch the leg, and last one. You feel like you're stretching your leg, don't you? Bring it back. All right, just if you need to, let the ankle roll. Coming just out in front, doesn't matter where it is. So all we're going to do is little bend again, lengthen, just those little bends. That's it, nice and controlled. Feel the leg get longer. Let's do 6, pushing the foot away. 5, keep the abdominals engaged, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so a little bend, lengthen, pull it back, a little bend, lengthen, bring it forward. Good. And let's do 7. Come on, keep the leg long. 6, feeling it. How's your neck? Remember to look down if you need to. And 4. Do you feel the leg get longer? All right, and 2. And last 1. Oh, give it a stretch. How did you go? Okay, I'm going to leave this leg out. Bring it over. Push the hip down. Draw the knee towards you. Lift up nice and tall. Good work. All right, let's go straight into the other side. You know what's coming now, so let's see if we can work this side a bit harder. So just remember, if your neck is sore, come down here. You can be here, you can just look down once you see what I'm doing. So the leg, hips are stacked, the leg is straight out from your hip. Little bend to the knee, stretch behind the knee, stretch the leg. That's it, little bend, lengthen. Start to feel the glutes fire, feel the whole leg engage. And let's count now. Let's do 5 and 4, 3. Come on, work nice and strong. 2 and 1. Okay, release, stretch the leg, lift up. Release, stretch, squeeze down. Okay, so it's at the bottom, we do the release and stretch. We come up to the top, we release and stretch. We have got 7 more. Work on getting your leg even longer, further away from you, from your hip. Okay, abdominals are engaged. Shoulders are stacked. Good. Release, lengthen, squeeze down. Release, lengthen, lift up. I think we've got 2 more. That's it. Are you bending and stretching? And last 1. Okay, we're going to come back. Okay, so you're back out on the diagonal. Your foot is just a little bit higher than your hip. Stay with your hips stacked or leaning this way. Don't lean back. All right. Release the knee. Stretch the leg. Release and stretch. All right, let's do 7 and 6, 5, 4. Can we push the foot away a little bit more? 3, using all the muscles in our leg, and 1. Okay, coming back, so we're stacked. Bend, lengthen, pull back. Coming back. So you're coming out on the diagonal just a little bit higher than your hip. All right, let's go for 7. That's it. Squeeze through the glutes. 6. Push that foot away. Keep the shoulders stacked. Release, stretch, pull back. Release, stretch, come forward. Let's do 4. Release and stretch the leg. And 3. And 2. I'm really feeling this. And 1. All right, let's bring the leg forward. Keep the abs engaged. Okay, little bend, stretch. Little bend, stretch. All right, really push the foot away. Let's do 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Come on, bend and stretch. 2 and 1. Okay, bring it back. Bend and stretch, come forward, bend and stretch. Now, I don't get any knee issues here, but if you are, obviously you're not going to stretch the back of the knee that far. And, all right, I think we've got about 6 to go. Come on, bend, stretch, come forward, bend, stretch, pull back, bend, stretch, and forward. There's that sweet spot. Okay, guys, how we doing? All right, and last one, yes. Oh, all right, let's just give that a quick stretch. I've got this horrible feeling that I've gone out of focus, which means I'll have to do the whole lot again. I'm going to bring the leg forward. Sitting up nice and tall, push this foot down, breathe in. As we breathe out, twist. Okay, so for the next exercise, what we're doing is, I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to explain it. We bring the forearms down to the floor. We bring the knee just out. So we're swinging from the hips, which probably doesn't sound great, but what we want to do is keep the knee relaxed. We're not working the leg, we're working the hips. So if you come up, you've got your leg, you're going to bring it all the way up. Then you're going to bring it down, and it's like you're doing a U. So you're going to bring it around the U and out, so it's wide out past your hip. Then you bring it down and up. Down, coming back out, down. How's that going? Hope I explained that. That's it. All right, let's do 5. So we're doing the bottom half, we're doing a normal U, coming in, out past the hip and back. All right, guys, let's do 3. Keep your abdominals engaged. And 2, good. And 1. Okay, now we're going to bring it back. Now we're going to do an upside down U. So we're just going to relax where we are. We're going to bring it up, out and around. That's it, up, out and around. So we're bringing it out past our hip, lifting it up and over like a big ball or something. That's it. Let's keep going. Okay, let's do 5. How's the other leg going? And 4, trying to stay stable in the hips here. And 3, big swing. Okay, and 2, I've got this horrible feeling, you can see my tummy. And 1, okay. Let me just make sure that I'm not all hanging out here. All right, keep going. So what we're doing is we're going to push the foot right up into the ceiling. Then we're just going to bring it to the outside of our lower calf. Push it back up, squeeze into the glute, and then bring the knee outside of the lower leg that's supporting you. All right, now we're not trying to get the knee to the floor. We're just bringing it down. So the work is as we push the foot to the ceiling. Can we do 5? That's good work. And 4. And 3. All right, long neck. 2. And 1. Excellent. One more exercise on this side, and then we'll go straight to the other side. As I tuck myself in. This time we're coming up onto our long arms. We're bringing the knee, same side, knee into the chest, and we push it back. So in and back. So push the foot right back behind you. Let's do 7. Keep the abs engaged. 6. Just look in front. 5. Keep the neck in line with your shoulders. 3. Come on, push that foot away. You should be feeling the work here. And 1. Were you feeling it? Yeah, I was. Okay. We're going to do the other side, then we'll have a quick stretch. So I'm just going to face this way so you can see what I'm doing. So we're doing the U out and under first, then we go over, and then we'll do the crossover, and then we'll do the last one. Okay, so on your forearms, keep the abdominals engaged. Keep myself tucked in. All right, just a nice relaxed leg, knee. So we're going to bring it down. Sorry, we're going to, I've got a cramp. We're going to lift it up. We're going to bring it down, out, and under. So it's like a swing. Bring it down, out, and lift it up. That's it. Down, up and out. How's that going for you? Can we do 7 and 6? Good. And 5. Keep looking in front. 4. Keep the neck nice. Oh, I've lost it. 3. All right. And 2. I think I'm doing a dance. Yeah. And 1. Okay. Bring it up, over and out. All right. Upside down U, coming out to the side. So there's a lot of work on your hips here, trying to stay in this position. Are you finding that? I'm nearly tipping over. All right, let's do 6. But look, after this, guys, we should have a bubble butt. Yeah, I doubt it. Well, for me, I doubt it. 5 and 4 and 3. Come on, up and over. And 2. Oh, but you're glad to see this last one. And 1. All right. Lift the knee, foot right up to the ceiling. Just bring it across the lower leg. Push back up. All right, let's go for 8. And 7. And 6. Come on, lift up. Push the foot into the ceiling. 5. 4. Keep the abdominals engaged. 3. Neck long. 2. And 1. Okay, we've got one more exercise to do. Let's do it. Oh no, then we've got some back work. Straighter arms, soft elbows. All right, bring the knee into the chest. Push it away. That's it. Come on, lengthen the leg as we push away. Let's go for 8 and 7. Come on, longer leg. 6, 5, 4. Come on, push away, squeeze through the glute. 2 and 1. All right, I promised a little stretch. Let's do that first before we do anything else. So just rolling down. Oh, how are you feeling? Oh, I'm feeling my glutes. All right, put one ankle onto your knee. Now just remember, we want to keep the hips down on the floor. Just lift up. Just let it release. It doesn't have to be really a strong stretch, and I prefer you not to do a strong stretch. I just prefer you to let the muscle relax. Now what we're going to do is cross the knees, bring the knees to the chest. Use your hands, draw the shins down towards the chest and open up, try and pull your lower legs apart. That feels nice. All right, bring the knees back into the chest for a second. Right, and let's do this on the other side. Breathe in, breathe out, lift up. Okay, just let the leg release, keep the spine imprinted. That's it, nice work, guys. All right, cross the knees, grab hold of your shins, draw them into your chest, and then see if you can pull them apart. Just a nice intensifying the stretch. Excellent. Let's come up. Okay, so the next part of the workout, which is the last part, is we're just working on a little bit of mobility through the shoulders. I'm using a ball, but you could probably even just roll up a towel, but you don't even need anything at all. So all I want you to do is grab, if you've got a ball, one of my ladies uses a balloon, but I wouldn't suggest you use a balloon on this part. Just bring the ball under your chest. So all we're going to do is bring the hands by our chest, and we're just going to breathe in. As we breathe out, push the ball away. And then just let your head come over the ball. Just let the spine go. So breathe in, draw the shoulders back, push the ball away. Just making sure I've still got you there. Roll over. All right, and coming up. So whether you've got the ball or not, you'll get benefit from this. Bring your hands out as goalpost hands. So your elbows in line with your shoulder. Abdominals are engaged. Now, if you don't have a ball, you're just lifting slightly off the mat. If you've got a ball, you're a lot further off the mat. All right, so the shoulder nearest me, we're going to squeeze the shoulder and lift up. Open the shoulder to bring it down. Squeeze to lift up and down. Let's do one more. That's it, good, good, good. And coming down. Okay, we're going to lift it up. We're going to reach the hand away. We're staying balanced. Our shoulders are level. Pull the elbow back. Let's do two more. Okay, and last one. How are we going? Good. All right, so I just got this feeling I'm going out of focus. Other side, squeeze the shoulder, lift up and down. So as you lower the goalpost to a 90-degree angle in your arm, you're opening the shoulder blades. All right, now let's lift up, push the hand away, pull the elbow back. And again, excellent. Keep the abdominals engaged. And last one. And bring the elbow back to the hip. Bring your hands back to goalpost, okay? Once again, double checking. All right, lift them both up. Just push them both away. So you can be on the floor doing this. Just lifting your chest slightly off the mat. Try and keep your arms level with your shoulders. I know it's very hard. And the neck long. Let's just do one more, guys. Push it away. Bring your hands down to the floor. Come up. And hopefully I got all that on my video. All right, let's just do a quick child's pose. We're just finishing up. You'll get me at this part. You'll get me with all my warts and all. All right, bring the head down to the floor and let's bring our arms back down by our hips. I just want you to relax. Breathe in and out. So breathe in through your nose, into the back of the ribs. And one more big breath in through the nose and out. Just bring the hands back towards your knees. Lift yourself up and come into a nice seated position, whatever feels comfortable for you. Breathing in. Pull the arms all the way back as we breathe out. Open up the chest. Let's do two more. Thank you, guys, for being here to this part of the workout. And if you're wondering why the flowers are here, I'll let you in on a little secret. It was my 60th birthday last week. Anyway, thank you so much for being with me. Please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.